Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing and Tool Reviews. In this video, we're going to check out, I'm going to probably say the name wrong, the VortexHaus Turbojet Double Blow Gun version 2. Let's do it. All right, so real quick, before we get this video started, it's always important for me to announce that this is a sponsored video. I was not paid any money or anything to make this video, but I was sent the battery, the blow gun, and the charger for free to check it out, see if I like it. I tell companies, if I like it, I'll make a video. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna make a video, which happens a lot, and you guys don't even know about that. But they were kind enough to send this out. Now, when I put links in the description under my videos, if you go and check the links, if it's an Amazon link that I put in there, I do make money on that. But when companies reach out to me, I do not ask for commission. I don't think that's proper. I believe that, they took the time and the money in developing and making and coming out with products. Who am I to try to take some of their sales? So I don't do that. So when I send you guys to a link outside of Amazon, I never make a commission. I always like to put that out there. So when this company reached out to me about this blower, I did my research on it, checked it out. I was like, it looks pretty cool. I was a little not sure. I'm still not real sure about it. The blower is kind of plasticky, as you guys can see. I mean, it looks cool and everything. I wish there was some color to it, other than just black. And depending on what battery you use, your base is going to change. But you guys can see inside there, and then you got your big fan back here in the back. Another thing that I think would be cool if they could eventually design in the future is a nozzle you can put on here to make it even a smaller, so you can get your trim and stuff like that. But that's neither here nor there right now. This video is going to be about this blower right here. So the cool thing about this, and they market this heavily with this blower, is you can use this with either a DeWalt, Milwaukee, or Makita battery. So if you already have a DeWalt, Makita, or Milwaukee battery and charger, all you have to do is buy the blow gun. The blow gun is kind of expensive. It's around $200 for just the tool only. But the cool thing about it is you don't have to buy a battery and charger. If you buy a battery and charger, it's going to obviously up the price. They do sell the battery and charger separate, because when they reached out to me, they told me, it takes these batteries. I said, I don't have any of those batteries because I don't use DeWalt, Milwaukee, or Makita. I said, so if I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna need a battery and a charger. So they sent out the charger and the battery. The battery looks like a Milwaukee battery, M18. I've never had one of these batteries, don't know much about it. It has a fuel gauge on the front. And then just a typical lithium-ion battery charger you can hang on the wall. Yeah, I mean, that's about all there is to that. But the whole point of this video is this blower. So let's check out the box really quick. It is called the Turbojet Double Blow version 2. Battery compatible, not sure what that means. Obviously it has to be battery compatible. CarPro approved, obviously 200 mile per hour power. Now that's interesting, because that would be a lot of power. Built to last. And on the side, 200 miles per hour, 4 amp hour plus battery can be used with it. 130,000 RPMs, that thing is spinning. 18 volt to 21 volt. And then what it can be used for in multiple different things. It's not just this. Drying your car, clearing off snow fast, which is kind of cool because I always use my gas my gas blower. So I'm hoping that this will do that. That'd be really cool. Blast leaves and debris, blow off your tools. If you do woodwork, you're gonna have wood chippings and all that stuff. It'd be great at that. Dust, all the dust. You can blow the dust. Used for cars, tools, snow, and even planes, boats, and firearms. There's no limit to what this beast can handle. It's packaged very well. They give you a really nice thank you here. Gives you an important safety instructions, and then your tool actually comes in this foam. So if this box gets dropped or anything, it's not going to get damaged at all. So the purpose of this tool for me will be for blow drying my car or my customers' cars when I'm getting done washing them. In order to use a blower when drying a car, you really need to make sure the car has protection. If there's no protection on it, it's just going to smear the water. Is the best way I can really say that, and I know that because I use a blower to dry cars all the time. It's a one you plug into the wall, works really good. I'm hoping this works just as good. Makes it a lot easier. I don't have to pull a cord around with me, don't have to pull a hose around with me or anything like that. But if you have a wax, a sealant, or a coating or anything like that on the paint, it should make blow drying really, really easy. The paint, the door jambs, the windows, the glass, or obviously the glass, the mirrors, the chrome, anything you got on it to be good for motorcycles, stuff like that. If this battery lasts for a while, this will be a good tool to have in your toolbox. So it's raining outside. We got leaves everywhere. I got a new van. We're going to test it on the new van. It is white. We're going to test on that. I really don't have anything else that I can really show it to you on at the moment. I might be able to show it to you on my truck later. I'm not sure, but right now it's clean. I really don't want to take it out and get it wet. But the van has a lot of water on it. It definitely has a wax of some sort. So we're going to test it on that, maybe blow some leaves and see what this does as far as blowing leaves is concerned, and go from there. We're going to see if this little $200 blower is actually worth the $200. Let me show you guys. It is fully charged. There you go. Just all the lights are on. Sorry, I have to do this one-handed. Lights are on, as you see. Okay. Let's see what this thing can do. It weighs probably 3 pounds or so with the battery on it. That's what it looks like up close with the battery. This is my new work van. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I don't think you guys have. Still getting it ready to work, but it's raining. So we got a side over here with a bunch of water on it. We're just going to go to town and see what it does. Gets all the water out of the badges. This thing's got a lot of power. Try it from here. This thing works really, really well. Let's see if we can get some water out of like this trim. Oh yeah. I can actually feel the air come back on me because it's hitting this little panel glass. If it was coated glass, it'd probably be even better. Try the mirror. Easy money. Try this glass. This is definitely not coated. Because I stripped this because I tinted those windows with some mirrored. All right, let's try these panels. Big panel. Let's see how far away we can get. I'm gonna put the phone up here so we can see. I'm about 6 feet away. Let me bring the camera back to where I'm at. You guys can see about 6 feet or more. There. This will definitely blow dry an entire car. No problem at all. Let's try these lights. Look at this. This is what I hate about living out here in the country, at least. All these mature trees around. And I get this, I'm constantly cleaning this with my blower. Now, I would not recommend using this to clean leaves. That's not what I'm showing. I'm not saying, hey, buy this to clean your leaves. But let's just see if it'll move these leaves off my driveway. I am about 6'2", so I'm gonna be holding it about maybe 4 foot high, and we're gonna go at a distance. Let's get closer to it. I mean, that is really good. Let's see how far we can go. Let's see. My driveway is probably 10 feet wide, maybe. We're almost to the edge of it. Let's see if it'll move these leaves. It does. Get a little closer to it. Impressive. Let's try this chrome. Let's get these leaves off. Let's go from a distance here. This is fun. I'm 5 feet away from it. All right, let's try this chrome. This is going to be great for automotive. This is going to be really awesome for people that own motorcycles also, to drive the motorcycle. So I had to take my daughter into town. So pouring down rain, the truck was clean. As you can see, it does have a coating on it. So let's see how well it does on a coated vehicle. I'm going to blow this direction so I don't get water all over my stuff over here. So let's just see. So hard to do this and watch the phone. There we go. Get you guys a good view here. This glass is coated. It's crazy. This thing works so good. Water is exiting stage left. Which this is really good for stuff like this. This guard. Get in there and dry the water off in there. Your mirrors. Actually moves the mirror. It's got so much power. All your badging. Another thing you can do. So just got done driving in the rain. It's not like I washed it. There's not a lot of water in here, but there's a little bit. Used to get the water out of the doors, the door jambs. Let's see if my wheels are wet. These are coated, so I doubt they're a little wet. Let's see what it does here. When I clean my wheels, I like to dry them before. I clean my wheels before I wash the car. Everybody says it's backwards. That's fine. I clean the wheels first, so I dry them with normally a long blow dryer. This is going to come in handy here. That's thunder, which is weird in November. Let's try this cover. It's dry, as you can see. Wet over here, dry here. You guys can't see the back probably very well. Let's try it. This makes easy work. Okay, so I went around this truck probably 3 times with that blower, and I still had 1 bar left. Now, as the blower, you use it more and more, you can hear the pitch lower just a little bit, but it still has so much power. It's a power that you guys wouldn't believe out of a little tiny blower until you actually have it in your hand. One thing I do need to mention, just a quick disclaimer, I would not dry my car with a towel after just driving through the rain. I just did this just for the video. I did not dry it with the towel. What I'm saying is there's spots left over. You're not going to get 100%. You would have to eventually use a drying aid or some sort and towel dry after a wash. So I'm not going to go and do that. I'm not that big of a deal. Normally I just let it dry on there after a car wash or after a rain anyways. So I'm not really worried about it. But this thing looks incredible. And where I found that it helped me a lot is the hardest part for me to clean on my truck, or dry normally, is that center window and up there. These I can usually get a towel. I have to reach really far to get that. That blower blow dried that without any problem from this far. We're about 3 feet away, if not more. I didn't dry everything, as you can see. It wasn't about that. It was about just showing you guys what that blower can do. Yeah, I didn't want to drive my truck because it was so clean. But then I was like, you know what? When I get back, I can make a video on the blower, because I just showed it on my white truck, so it didn't really show a whole lot. I didn't do the roof. There's still some spots, like I said, here and there. But you guys, 3 trips around this, you can do a couple cars on a battery charge, some wheels. You know, I did all the wheels also, and the glass is coated, but water just flew right off of it. I really liked it. I was kind of skeptical of it at first. When I first got it, I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know, you know, it's plasticky. Wasn't sure, but I gave it a shot, and man, this thing is a game changer for me. It's something that's going to be in my arsenal every time I do a car wash, anytime I clean wheels. It's going to be right there on my tool cart or tray for me to reach for when I need to dry the vehicles. That's gonna make it so much faster for me. So I really like it. All right, so what did you guys think? Let me show you. After I got done doing my truck, there's actually about a bar and a half left, is what I would call that. As you guys, it's barely lit up on the second one. And I went around my truck 3 times. I did a lot of the van, I did a lot of the leaves. So this battery lasted a while. And this is a brand new battery. So if you're buying just a blower and you have older batteries, it may not last as long, but this brand new battery, which is a 4 amp hour battery, I believe. Yeah, no, this is a 6 amp hour battery. 6 amp hour battery. It lasted me a while and I'm blown away by the speed. So towards the end of the video, I was kind of skeptical. I did it. About this, when I pulled it out of the box and saw, it was kind of plasticky and stuff and wasn't really sure about it. I always give a company's product benefit of the doubt, always, no matter what their reviews say, no matter what I think of it, looks-wise, feel-wise, price-wise, I always want to at least try it. And I will tell you guys right out of the gate, my goodness, that thing has some crazy good power with a very long-lasting battery. So 2 thumbs up on this VortexHaus. This thing is absolutely incredible. I think it'd be really cool though. I think I said it towards the beginning of the video. I think if we could add some type of adapter to this, whether it's a screw on or go over to bring the air even just a nozzle just a little bit smaller for trim pieces, chrome and stuff like that, get underneath stuff. It also give you just a little bit more airflow, I would think. I'm not sure. I'm sure they've done testing. Maybe there's a reason that they did not do that on this, but wow, it looks like a radar gun, doesn't it? Very, very cool. Works awesome, you guys. Now, if you buy, once again, I'm just going to mention this. If you have a Milwaukee, Makita, or DeWalt battery, this is going to be different for each one because it's going to depend on the battery that you are using. This is now the Milwaukee battery. But yeah, awesome little blower. I'm kind of blown away by it. I really thought that I wasn't going to like it. Very, very cool. So I want to say thank you so much to VortexHaus for sending this to me. I hope I said that right. This thing is absolutely killer and you guys would absolutely love it. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video and checking it out. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Fab family. Would love to have you. We'll see you in the next video. Like I said in the video, I was skeptical. Like I said in the video, I was skeptical. Like I said in the video, I was skeptical. Like I said towards the end of the video, I was skeptical. Why can't I say skeptical? Skeptical. 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 This is stupid. Skeptical. 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 I was skeptical. I can't say what you guys think I'm trying to say. Skeptical. 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 So as towards the end of the video, as you guys saw, I was kind of skeptical. What the heck, man? It's terrible. What the heck? I can't say the word. Skeptical. Skeptical. So towards the end of the video, I was kind of skeptical. I did it.